Hi, everyone. Looks like we are only going to have a few people here. So I'm going to start the class, and if anyone comes in, that's great. So I have two cameras because I want to make sure you're able to see everything that I'm doing. So this is going to be a fun class, and I am going to make some of our recipes. So as you can see here, I have all of our ingredients and stuff to make several of the ear cleaning, the hairspray, the flea and tick. So we're going to go through that. And after each one that we make, we're going to have some demos. And True is wandering around here somewhere, and she has volunteered to be our model for today. So I hope you enjoy this class. I had fun putting it together for you. So let's get started. So the first one we're going to do is the ear cleaning. So this is the ear cleaning recipe. It is posted somewhere. If not, I will post it in the event page so you have it. So I have my bottle already started here. So I have the witch hazel and the apple cider. This is the apple cider I use. So this one is organic, raw, unfiltered. So that is what I have put into here already. So hi, Sherry. I'm just going forward with the class. So we're making ear cleaner right now. So we are going to start with our ear cleaning oils, which are already right here. So we have frankincense, geranium, arborvitae, basil, and lavender. So this is 15 drops of lavender. And we're not going to bother with the cats right now. 15 drops of geranium. So I just want to show you guys how easy this is to make, so you can do it at home and know that you can do it without a problem. And try not to talk while you're counting drops. Okay, and now we're on to frankincense. It's another 15. And some of these go faster than others because of the viscosity of the oils. So that's why some are faster than the other. And then our arborvitae, oh no, basil. Basil. So it's 15 of basil also. This one's a little slower because it's thicker. And then our last one is the arborvitae. And I believe this is a new one, so I gotta start it there. There we go. So all these oils are for inflammation, pain. They also help with any kind of bacteria growth, fungus, anything that wants to grow in those ears. And the arborvitae was 20 drops. And I have no idea what I'm on because I was talking. All right, so now we're going to push those oils aside. We're actually going to reuse some of those. Shake this up well. So you always want to shake it up before you use it because the oils can separate. So shake that up well. True, we need you. What you do? And here is our demo dog for the evening. Sit, sit. True, true, sit. Good girl. So let's get this up to her head. So I like to use these cotton rounds. They nicely fit around your finger and you can get down and clean a little bit easier with them. So they're in the cosmetic section. Just make sure you don't get the cheap ones. I tried the ones from like the dollar store and stuff. They did not work. They just fell apart. So what I like to do is just put a little of the solution on the pad. You don't want this soaked. You just want it a little bit on there. You never want the oils to go down in the ear canal. So this is just to swab out the ear. So best way is if you have a drop ear like True does, you want to pick that ear up so it's nice and straight up and down. The ear canal goes down and around. So it's like an L. So you want to be able to pick that ear up and get down into that first section and just swab out. My rule of thumb is if you can reach it with your finger, you're good. You don't want to put a Q-tip down there or anything else like that. And you want to make sure you get around all the crevices of the ears. So hers aren't too bad, just a little bit of dirt. She was rolling around the yard today. So we'll go ahead and do her other ear, and then I don't have to remember whether I actually finished her or not. So we do ears at our house once a week. Usually Sunday is our ear day, ears and nails. So that way I can stay on top of any problems. Like I said, they got the drop ears. So dogs normally with the drop ears, they don't get the circulation in there because everything stays flat on their head. So when you're petting your dog, a good tip is flip that ear over and let some air get in there. Bacteria loves dark, moist places. So what's darker than that ear just staying flat on the head? So that is the ear cleaner and a dog's clean ears. So our next one we're going to make is our healthy hairspray. So that one I like to use while I'm grooming them or in between, just if you want to freshen up on them. So again, I've started the bottle. I have a nice label. I make these labels on Avery. You can have Avery print them, or you can actually print them yourself. So I make them and I just print them myself. I buy the labels and they come out really cute. So that's all marked. And for this one, we need peppermint, frankincense. There's peppermint, frankincense, lavender. So we have to reuse our lavender from making our ear. Rosemary, there's our rosemary, and cedarwood. So that's cedarwood. So cedarwood is also in the other recipe we're going to do. So we're reusing that too. So multi-purposes for our oils too. So don't think if you're buying one oil, you're only buying it for that one recipe you're going to do. You're going to get multiple uses out of each oil. So this is the healthy hair spray. And this is 5 drops of peppermint into 4 ounces of distilled water. So the distilled water is already in here just to save a little time. So we're going to do 5 drops of peppermint. Am I close enough for you to see? There we go. So 5 drops of peppermint, 5 drops of frankincense, which is this one. Okay, that bottle's going low, so that's coming out really fast. Don't go too far, True. Gonna need you. And then our lavender again. So this is 7 drops of lavender. Rosemary. Rosemary is an amazing oil for hair care and hair growth. So you can actually use this yourself. You can put a couple drops in your shampoo. bottle. You can put the shampoo in your hand and put the couple drops in your hand, and that will help for your own hair health. And then the cedarwood is 7 drops. So cedarwood is another one of the thicker oils. So that one's going to be a little bit. Once it starts, so we're good. True's making herself known in the neighborhood. I'm outside. I figured this was a nice evening. It's a little chilly, but it was a nice evening to do some grooming stuff on the table. I'm just using my picnic table. I do have a grooming table, but it's a hydraulic one and it's too heavy to bring outside. So, okay, True, need you again. Come. Okay, True is back. So this is really simple. Shake it up. And you're just going to spritz it over the dog. I got these. I don't like to dampen them with this if I'm going to groom them. So I'm going to show you how to groom her next. So I'm not going to really get her saturated with this, but just a light mist and then brush it in. And you can have healthy hair. And this also helps when you're grooming, especially during the winter with static. Static is so bad in the winter around Cape Cod. I can't stand it, but that helps cut down the static when you're trying to groom. So grooming, we're going to go just a few tips on the grooming. So I've got just some basic setup here. We have your combs. I got a fine and a medium, and then a medium and a coarse. So these are great. These are Undercoat Rakes. This is by Mars Grooming Tool. These get out all your undercoat. Then a slicker brush with hair in it. Regular comb, clippers. I have my different blades in here. And then I have my other supplies in this little tote because I carry these everywhere with me because I do a lot of house calls. So I have my little pair of clippers, scissors, thinning shears, my toothbrush, which I clean the clippers out with, and a flea comb. So you always want to have a flea comb to get mats out or get anything else out that's fine. You need that fine tooth. So that's kind of my grooming basics tools that I use. So for True is going to get just a little undercoat rake. I'm just going to go over everything briefly so you can see how it works. So this gets out all the undercoat. So now you can see why I wanted to do this outside. That up a little bit. There we go. And you can see how soft and fluffy that is. That's all undercoat. So dog has that to keep them warm, and they don't need that in the summer. So you want to make sure if that's starting to blow, you want to get it off, because if you don't get it off, it's going to mat. And if it mats, then your dog is susceptible to skin infections, not to mention uncomfortable. They have mats, especially on their locomotion points, which are like under here, under the shoulders. They can also get them here by their hips and under here. So anywhere that has friction, mats can form and be very uncomfortable for the dog. So I could do this for hours, so we're not going to, but you can see how this hair just falls off when you use this rake. This is a blade, so you do want to be careful that, I'll show it to you this way. It's sharp if you dig in. So you want to make sure you have it flat as you're raking. You never want to dig in this way or this way, just nice and level with the dog's coat. After the raking, I go to my slicker brush, and slicker brushes can be different teeth lengths. So this is kind of a medium teeth, as you can see that. Good for a golden. They make shorter teeth for like labs or shorter coated dogs. So then I go over her whole body with the slicker, and that gets off the rest of the loose hair. And that's basically it as far as routine, grooming, just keeping the coat healthy and whatnot. I do her nails once a week, like I said, on Sundays. Oh, we have it in UPS. See if she barks at that. Very alert. So we do nails. We trim feet. We want to make sure I'm turning around so you can see the bottoms of the feet. Sure. Yeah, come on, so watch the UPS, man. There we go. So on the bottoms of their pads, they can grow hair. She's got a little bit, not much, but you want to make sure this is trimmed away, especially on older pets, because if they have hair on their pads and stuff, it can be very slippery. So if a dog is having mobility issues, you want to make sure that that is trimmed away. And it's cleaner too. They don't track as much mud and water and whatnot into the house if those are trimmed up. So what else are we going to do, True? So then I'm going to mist her again with the hairspray now that she's kind of brushed out. And you just kind of do that all over. And I'm just going to take the brush again. And at this point, you can give them a whole combing. And that also will get that spray down to the skin. Because you want it to hit the skin because that's what we're trying to keep healthy. So that's why you have different teeth. Some people ask, why is there different teeth? That's a little too tight to get through her coat right now. She's got a lot of undercoat that we still need to get out, which for those of you that have been following True, this is great that she has coat, because normally her allergies are so bad that she's been bathed every week and she has no undercoat at all. And you can almost see some of her skin in spots. So that she has this nice full coat. I'm very excited this year. So she is brushed, and combed, and sprayed with our healthy hairspray. So our last thing that we're going to make, now she doesn't want to go away, is our flea and tick spray. So I did the Cape Cod version, I call it, because we have everything here. We have bad ticks. We have mosquitoes starting to come out. We have fleas. We have sand fleas because of the beach. So this I'll post. It's actually posted several places already, but I'll make sure you guys know where it's posted. There's several different recipes, and it depends on where you are for your region, how strong and what oils. So just, ask the person that invited you to the group what spray is going to be best for you. So let's make this one up quick. And this one is going to go a little slower because the drops are less though. So we start with lemon eucalyptus. And the recipe is for an 8-ounce bottle. This is a 16, so I'm doubling up everything. The next one is lemongrass. Another one that's great for bug repellent, which you have all already learned about. Whoops. Okay, the lemongrass bottle was not closed. Don't know why that happened. So there's tons of lemongrass in there. No worries. Next is Terra Shield. The Terra Shield is 5 drops. Terra Shield's a really thick one because it is a blend. And it has some coconut oil in it that makes it even thicker. So this is going to go a little bit slower, but it's okay. I have lemongrass all over me. It's not on my computer though. That's the good part. And then peppermint, 8 drops of peppermint. And we're going to do 16 because we're doubling it. Turmeric. This is a addition one for our tick control. Turmeric is great for ticks not attaching to the dogs. So that was 16 of the turmeric. And we need geranium, which was in our other one. So we're using another one of our oils that we already used on our other recipes. So that is 4 drops of geranium. And again, lavender. So we've used lavender in all of our recipes tonight. So you get a lot of uses out of your lavender. So 6 drops of lavender. And then cedar wood. So we're using our cedar wood again. Cedar wood is another one that's good for ticks and mosquitoes. So that one is going to be one of our slow ones, of course. And it's a lot of drops. So I feel like I should do the Jeopardy music. Do, 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 do. I think my cedar wood's getting low. Okay. And then our last one, Citronella. Citronella is, everybody knows Citronella because we use it for mosquitoes. So that's what we're going to use it for in our flea and tick. Keep those buggy mosquitoes away. And this one is 6 drops. So we're going to do 12. All right. So this also calls for a tablespoon of fractionated coconut oil. That just helps disperse the oils. So that's this stuff. This is the liquid. That just fractionated just means it always stays liquid. And we're going to wing that one. And sea salt. I forgot to bring that out. So the sea salt just helps with the emulsifying of the oils. So again, you want to make sure you shake this up really well every time before you use it. And then you just want to mist the dog over their entire body. I'm not going to do True because she just got sprayed with the other spray and she got her flea and tick spray this morning. So that's our 3 recipes for tonight. And I hope everybody enjoys these recipes and is able to utilize them in their own dog's world. And if you need any help with getting the right oils and having, all these recipes that you can use at home, feel free to reach out to me or the person that invited you to the event. And we'd be happy to help you with any of your oil needs. So that is going to end our grooming session for ears, nails, and etc. So if you haven't checked out the post in the events, there's a lot of great videos in there to help you with your pet's needs. So please check those out. And I hope you all join us. We have 2 classes left. We have our respiratory support class on Tuesday, and then we have our nutrition class on Thursday. And that is going to round out our pet wellness live classes, and the event will go to the 30th. So I hope everybody that's going to be watching this recording enjoys, and I hope everyone has a great night. So have a good one, everyone. Take care.